Have you ever dreamed of a place where time slows down just for you? A place where the world's noise fades away and you can finally hear your own thoughts? Imagine waking up to the gentle sound of waves, the air crisp and pure, and the horizon stretching endlessly before you. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a real destination, quietly waiting for you to discover it. Here, the air is cleaner, the water clearer, and every smile feels real, because it is. The people of Åland greet you with a warmth that's as genuine as the landscape itself. You'll notice it in the way neighbors chat in the village square, or how a simple walk along the shore turns into a friendly conversation with a local fisherman. There's a sense of belonging here, even for newcomers. Tucked between Sweden and Finland, the Åland Islands are a hidden group of over 6,000 islands, where life moves at the pace of a bicycle and the rhythm of the waves. Whether you're cycling along quiet coastal roads or drifting in a kayak, you'll feel the world slow down around you. The archipelago's beauty is both vast and intimate, with each island offering its own secret corners to explore. Even though it's part of Finland, Åland has its own government, flag, and a culture based on Swedish traditions. The islanders speak Swedish, celebrate their own holidays, and cherish a unique identity that blends Nordic influences with island independence. You'll see the Åland flag fluttering proudly and traditional wooden houses painted in cheerful colors. Here, old ways are treasured, and being calm is a way of life. Locals still practice age-old crafts, bake bread in wood-fired ovens, and gather for midsummer dances under the midnight sun. There's a deep respect for nature and tradition, and a gentle pace that invites you to slow down and savor every moment. Imagine green fields stretching as far as the eye can see, deep forests filled with birdsong, and sun-warmed granite rocks sloping into the sparkling sea. This is everyday Åland. In summer, wildflowers bloom along quiet paths, and the scent of pine and saltwater fills the air. It's a landscape that invites you to wander, to breathe deeply, and to simply be. Each island has its own feel, with colorful wooden villages and quiet coves where swans glide by. Some islands are bustling with life, while others are untouched and serene, perfect for a solitary walk or a picnic by the water. The harbors are peaceful, dotted with boats and framed by red boathouses, creating postcard-perfect scenes at every turn. Åland isn't just a place to visit, it's a gentle invitation to relax, reconnect, and become part of its peaceful rhythm. Whether you come for adventure or quiet reflection, you'll find a sense of calm that lingers long after you leave. In Åland, you don't just escape the world, you discover a new way to live within it. Getting to Åland is the start of the adventure, a change from the busy world to a calm one. As you leave behind the noise and rush of city life, there's a sense of anticipation in the air. The journey itself becomes a gentle transition, a slow unwinding of the mind as you move towards something truly special. The most magical way to arrive is by ferry from Sweden or Finland, smoothly moving through many islands as the air turns fresh and salty. The ferry glides past rocky outcrops and tiny islets, each one hinting at the unique world that awaits. The gentle hum of the engines and the rhythmic movement of the waves set a peaceful tone for the adventure ahead. Stand on deck, feel the sea breeze, and watch the world change into a peaceful ocean scene. The horizon stretches endlessly, dotted with green islands and the occasional red cottage. The salty wind carries away your worries, and you find yourself breathing deeper, feeling lighter with every passing mile. The ferry is more than just a ride. It's a floating bridge to a slower pace, with views of red fishing cabins and green small islands. Each glimpse of a cottage or a cluster of trees feels like a postcard come to life, inviting you to imagine the stories and traditions of the people who call these islands home. Flights to Mariehamn give you a stunning view from above of the islands, showing its detailed mix of land and water. From the sky, the archipelago looks like a scattered puzzle, with shimmering blue water weaving between emerald patches of land. It's a breathtaking sight that hints at the natural beauty waiting to be explored. However you arrive, the moment you step onto Åland, the world gets quiet. The air feels different, cleaner, softer, filled with the scent of pine and sea. There's a gentle hush, as if the islands themselves are welcoming you with open arms and inviting you to slow down. Life is slower, more thought out, and the welcome is warm. Locals greet you with genuine smiles, and there's a sense of community that's hard to find elsewhere. Here, every moment is savored and every visitor is treated like a friend. The trip itself reminds you that the best places are worth the effort. Whether you've crossed the sea or flown above the clouds, The journey is part of the story, one that makes your arrival feel even more rewarding. It's a gentle reminder that sometimes, the path you take is just as important as the destination. It's the perfect introduction to the heart and soul of the Åland Islands. Here, surrounded by water and sky, you'll discover a place where time slows down, nature takes center stage, and every journey feels like a new beginning. Mariehamn, the main city of Åland, is a capital like no other, built on a piece of land sticking out into the sea with water on both sides. Its main street, Esplanadin, has linden trees lining it, making a leafy cover and a peaceful, garden-like feeling. History about the sea is everywhere. 2 harbors and the grand sailing ship Pommern, now a museum, remind us of Åland's best time for sailing. In the maritime quarter, traditional wooden boats are still made, and cozy cafes look out over the harbor. Local shops offer handmade items from jewelry to wool sweaters. Mariehamn has a cozy feel, but also all the comforts you need. Great food, friendly pubs, and beautiful parks. Every corner shows a new view of the sea. It's the perfect introduction to Åland's charm and seafaring spirit. Åland's special identity shows through its language. Even though it's part of Finland, Swedish is the only official language. This gives the islands a unique feeling, with Swedish spoken everywhere and old traditions carefully kept. After Finland became its own country, Åland's self-rule was made sure to protect its language and culture, a peaceful solution that shaped its proud society. Visitors experience a mix of Nordic efficiency and warm, welcoming island culture. Islanders are friendly, love their land, and are eager to share their stories. The music, festivals, and daily life here create a rich cultural picture that touches both mind and heart. Biking truly captures the feeling of Åland. There's a sense of freedom and discovery that you can't quite get any other way. The moment you set out on 2 wheels, the landscape opens up before you, inviting you to explore at your own pace and soak in the peaceful atmosphere that defines these islands. Flat, beautiful roads and special bike paths wind through golden fields, lush meadows, and rolling countryside. Each turn reveals a new view, sometimes a patchwork of farmland, sometimes a glimpse of the distant sea sparkling in the sunlight. The routes lead you through dense forests where the air is fresh and pine-scented, and along the coastline where the sea breeze cools your face and the water glimmers beside you. Renting a bike is easy, with friendly shops in every town ready to help you get started. Whether you're a seasoned cyclist or just looking for a gentle ride, there's something for everyone. The freedom to explore at your own speed is amazing. You can set your own route, stop whenever you like, and truly make the journey your own. Quiet lanes invite you to stop for wild strawberries growing wild by the roadside, or simply to pause and listen to the birdsong that fills the air. You'll want to take photos of the iconic red farmhouses that dot the landscape, their color vivid against the green fields and blue sky. Free local ferries connect the islands, making it easy to hop from one to the next with your bike. Each crossing is a chance to see the archipelago from the water and feel the gentle rhythm of island life. Going from island to island is simple and fun, and every new shore brings a sense of adventure and possibility. Every ferry ride is a small adventure in itself, watching the islands drift by, feeling the salty air, and sharing smiles with fellow travelers. My favorite path went past old stone churches, their walls weathered by centuries of wind and sun, standing as quiet witnesses to the island's history. The route led to a cozy farm cafe, where I enjoyed homemade apple pie and fresh juice made from local fruit, a perfect reward after a day of cycling. Conversations with local people reveal a close-knit community deeply connected to the land and sea. Their stories add richness to the journey, making you feel welcome and at home. As the sun sets over a calm bay, the sky painted in soft pinks and golds, there's a sense of peace that settles over everything. The gentle hush of evening brings a feeling of happiness and contentment, as if time itself has slowed down. Biking here isn't about going fast. It's about moving in harmony with the landscape, letting each moment unfold naturally. It's about enjoying the trip, pausing to admire the view, and letting yourself be present in the beauty all around you. The beauty of simple moments, like a picnic among wildflowers or a quiet rest under a tree, becomes the highlight of your day. Åland invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and truly experience nature in its purest form. Here, every ride is a journey into tranquility, and every path leads to a new discovery. Åland's food is a tasty reflection of its land, simple, fresh, and very local. Fish is key smoked salmon, creamy soups, and perch with new potatoes and dill sauce. The island's apples are famous, used in cider, juice, and the well-known Åland pancake, thick, smelling of cardamom, and served with prunes and whipped cream. Farm shops and cafes, often run by families, offer organic vegetables, cheeses, and bread, all following old ways of farming. Supporting local farmers means tasting the freshest food and connecting with the community. My most memorable meal was fried herring by the sea with sailboats drifting by and the sun warm on my face. Here, food celebrates good ingredients and the joy of sharing a meal in a beautiful place. Åland's cooking is about honest tastes and the pleasure of eating close to nature. Åland's coastline is known for smooth, sun-warmed granite rocks with a special red color, sloping into clear Baltic waters. Find your own hidden cove, sit on the rocks, and listen to the wind and waves. A peaceful escape from city noise. The sounds of the islands are a calming song, waves, rustling leaves, and bird calls. Each season brings its own beauty. Green summers, golden autumns, and quiet, snowy winters. On the northern coast in Geta, climb a hill for wide views of the islands, red rocks, green forests, and blue water stretching to the horizon. The scenery fills you with wonder and amazement. Åland's natural beauty is loved and protected by its people. Here you feel small in the best way possible. Åland's history is as rich as its landscape, best explored through its castles and museums about the sea. Kastelholm Castle, an old fortress from the Middle Ages, stands as a symbol of how important the islands were for defense. Nearby, the Jan Karlsgarden Open-Air Museum shows traditional farm life and how strong island communities were. The Åland Maritime Museum in Mariehamn tells exciting stories of shipping history, adventure, and skill. These places make history come alive, connecting you to people from the past. Standing on castle walls or ship decks, you feel the lives and events that shaped Åland. The islanders are proud to share this interesting past with visitors. As my time in Åland ended, I realized what makes this place special. It's a feeling of peace, being in the moment, and connection. Åland's gentle magic stays with you long after you leave. It reminds you to slow down, enjoy simple pleasures, and find meaning in quiet moments. The memories are of experiences, the taste of Åland pancake, the sun on a bike ride, the sound of waves on red rocks. Åland encourages you to create your own stories and personal connections. It shows how to keep old traditions while also embracing the modern world. If you're curious, I hope you'll make your own trip to this Baltic treasure. Thank you for joining me on this adventure.